Hi and welcome to Stampin' with Sharon. I'm Sharon and I wanted to share with you another card that I created. Today I used the Enjoy the Moment stamp set along with the Harvest Meadow Designer Series paper as a feature. And so right here I've scored the cardstock, the A4 cardstock at 14.8, and then I cut down the center to create two portrait style cards, but they'll actually end up being landscape. And then I've cut off about 7 centimeters off one edge just to create an extra flap, and then it's a bit of a fancy fold card, this one. So I'm just scoring it, and I'll add the pattern paper to the front panel, the two pieces. And this paper is beautiful. It's double-sided, so you can pick and choose which pattern you'd like to use. The cardstock I've used is Misty Moonlight, and I'm using Sahara Sand and Very Vanilla. So I found another piece of pattern paper and I'm going to stick that on the inside of the card, just using my Tombow multi-purpose liquid glue. It just gives you a bit of extra wiggle room when you're sticking it down so that you can make sure that you get it a bit straight. With this card, as I was creating it and recording it, I stamped one particular image from the stamp set and then realised I actually stamped it the wrong way. So I want to stamp it in a landscape mode because that's the way the card will end up. And so I ended up changing the stamps that I was going to use and stamped a few different images on the front panel. Stamped the sentiment, Happy Birthday, in Misty Moonlight ink, and I'm stamping the seed images in Sahara Sand ink. As you can see at the top of the video, you can see there's a host code, and for October, if you use that host code, I send out a gift to you as a thank you along with a card. I do that for every order. I send a card out to every order and to say thank you, because I really do appreciate all of my customers and appreciate that they've taken their time to place an order and join my stamping community. I'm going to stick this layer onto a piece of Sahara Sand ink, cardstock, sorry. I'm going to stick the little panel that I'm stamping right now onto a piece of Sahara Sand cardstock. And I don't actually use dimensionals on this card at all today. I'm just going to stick it straight onto the front of the card, and it will just create a bit of a flap. And I've got an extra panel, and that is going to go on the inside so that when you write in the card, you've got somewhere to write on it. With this one, I shouldn't have done it this way, but I did. So I'm trying to shuffle the vanilla cardstock down so you can actually see a tiny bit at the top of it. And then I just stamp a few seeds on the inside of the card. And so the second card, I actually change it around and I do the inside panel first. And I stick the inside panel in on the card first, and then I lay the other piece over the top. And so that way I can actually ensure that they cover up completely. So the size of this is, I think it's 10.5 centimeters by 7 centimeters. And the vanilla panel on the front is 10 centimeters by 6.5 centimeters. And there are the two cards. Thanks for watching, and I hope I can see you again soon. Bye for now.